What is going on, you guys? Welcome to another episode of the Greatness Away Show. I am your humble host, Chris Kazama. Thank you for tuning back in, returning subscribers. And if you're a new viewer, thank you for checking out the channel for the first time. I definitely appreciate it. Bring you guys an interesting video today. We're going to be talking about the PlayStation 5, the inevitable PS5 that we know is coming, and it's coming sooner, maybe a little sooner than we thought. Yesterday we got some big news from the Sony Investors Relations Day, straight out of the Sony Interactive Entertainment CEO John Kodera's mouth, and he stated that the PS4 is in the final phase of its life cycle. Now, I don't know how you feel about that, but how do I feel about that? Well, currently I feel kind of weird, us talking about the PlayStation 5, because, this is the fifth year. This is going to be the fifth year for the PlayStation 4, and I'm content with the PlayStation 4. Obviously, I want more games, and more features will be cool too. There's a few things, extra things that I want, but it's nothing really that's holding back my experience. It's just, kind of fan demands, but I am really content with my PlayStation 4 right now. So, for us to be talking about the PlayStation 5, this early, it's kind of weird to me. Now, of course, coming from John Kodera, he said that around March 2021 is when we're going to be looking to the future of the brand, which is good for me, because if we're thinking about 2021, we're in 2018. That's going to be 3 years from now. And if you think about the life cycle of the PlayStation 3, we're looking from 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 11, 12, 13. It was 8 years. We're looking from the life cycle of the PlayStation 4 to the PlayStation 5 is going to be 8 years. So hopefully by that time, I guess people will be a little more fatigued for the PlayStation 4, but I don't know. Like I said, it's just kind of weird to me, really even thinking about it, because, there's a lot of people that still don't have a PlayStation 4 that I know. The PlayStation 4 is at a whopping 70 million sold, and obviously it's just going to keep going up, and so many AAA games are coming out. This year alone, we have Detroit Becoming Human coming out. What is it? Friday. We have Spider-Man coming out September. We just had God of War last year. So talking about the PlayStation 5 and it coming soon, it's weird to me, because I personally am not ready for PlayStation 5, but maybe in 3 years that'll change. So like I said, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but that's just how I feel about it. Now, from a business standpoint, it's not weird at all, and it's not bad for Sony to be preparing for the future of the brand of PlayStation. We look at this generation alone, we're talking about brands. Let's talk about Nintendo, where they started off this generation in 2012 with the Wii U, which is like a kind of a distant memory for a lot of people now. But they've completely made a turnaround with the Nintendo Switches, which is like this hybrid handheld home console. This thing seems like it gets new games announced for it every week, and the numbers are great for it. So Nintendo has put itself in a really great spot. We talk about Microsoft and the Xbox and the Xbox One X, and it seems like they're kind of in a slump right now as far as first-party titles go and as far as sales go. But knowing Microsoft and knowing the Xbox brand, I don't think that they'll make the same mistakes that they made this generation twice. So I'm pretty sure whatever they announce next as far as consoles go, we'll definitely be seeing a huge improvement. And then we get to the PlayStation, and we're looking at the PlayStation 4. Great. PlayStation 4 Pro, even better. We're looking at the PlayStation VR as a great peripheral. It's still getting better. They're still progressing with the technology of virtual reality. So they made a lot of improvements, and they've also made a lot of improvements to the system in itself. And we're definitely getting AAA games worth of quality, and we're going to continue to get that until the PlayStation 5. But it's definitely, to think about it business-wise, it's definitely around that time to start preparing for the future of the PlayStation brand. I don't have a problem with that. Like I said, I've seen many different opinions, and a lot of people thought that maybe the PlayStation 4 the PlayStation 5 was going to come in 2019, and that's a little too soon for my taste. That's just a little too soon. I'm still enjoying my PlayStation 4 a lot. There's still a lot of games that have been announced that we know are coming next year. And I want to be able to enjoy those. And I think even with the PlayStation 5 coming out in 2021, I personally don't know if I'll be fatigued on the PlayStation 4 by then. Like I said, there's not a lot of things that I'm really demanding out of the next PlayStation console. I mean, if I look back on the PlayStation 3, you know, I love the PlayStation 3, but I can't deny that there was a lot of improvements that needed to happen with the PlayStation 3 that never happened. And even though I enjoyed the console, all the improvements that I wanted, or most of them, came in the PlayStation 4. You know, imagine a whole generation where Xbox fans held cross-game voice chat over your head. Like, they just dangled it. It was like every argument you made, like, oh yeah, we got better graphics, we got better games, we got better this, we got better that. Oh yeah, we got cross-game voice chat, we got cross-game voice chat, we got cross-game voice chat. So that that became annoying. But I feel like there are some improvements that can be made as far as the experience on the PlayStation 4 now, and the experience that can happen or will happen on the PlayStation 5. The online service probably could be better. I know people want to change their names. I think we'll be able to change our user IDs probably this year. I think that's coming. They've been listening to that for a while. I know a lot of people want backwards compatibility for the PlayStation 4, and we probably won't get that because they have what is it, PS Now, which you can play most of the PlayStation 3 and a lot of the PlayStation 4 games on there in the cloud streaming service. So we might see that on the PlayStation 5. But for me personally, like I've said, there's not a lot of improvements that I'm really concerning myself with right now. But like I said, looking back on the PS3 life cycle and the things that they've brought to the PlayStation 4, there was definitely a lot of improvements that needed to be made as far as that goes. So we can be looking forward to 2021. I'm pretty sure they're gonna tease something around 2020. I think we're gonna see the PlayStation 4 for the first time. I mean, the PlayStation 5. I don't know why I keep saying PS4, because it just seems like it's just too soon. I guess that's why I keep saying it. But we're gonna see the PS5, I think, for sure around 2020, and we're definitely going to get the PlayStation 5 in 2021. I think that's a good time period. It'll be 8 to 9 years into the console's life cycle. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And now we know what to look for as far as the future goes. So yeah, that's it. So as far as you guys, let me know in the comments, you know, what improvements do you want to see from, you know, things that should happen on the PlayStation 4 that we might not get, but you want to see it happen on the PlayStation 5. And how do you feel about the PlayStation 5 coming in 2021? You know, is that too soon for you? Do you still need time? Do you even have a PlayStation 4 yet? Because like I said, a lot of people still don't have a PlayStation 4 yet. It's just that early in the life cycle. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Thanks for checking out the video. Give me a like, subscribe if you haven't. And until next time, guys, stay great. Yeah.